Well, we did trade today, although I did end green. I kind of wish I would have skipped it and skipped all the headache that I was trying to avoid today. Just weird things usually happen on FOMC mornings, and I would just prefer to not even be involved in it. So next time, I think I'm definitely going to skip FOMC. To start, I look at where we are opening. So around 9:30, we were around 15,420-ish. So I mark out some prominent swing highs on the 1 hour chart. So if we were going to keep reaching upwards, we would be attacking this swing high and or this swing high. And then for lows down here. So we've got this one down here. And then on the I also look on the 15-minute just to see if there's anything there. And we got this swing low, which you can see right before I started recording this, we did take out that swing and bought up. So now we'd be expecting it to either continue or respect this fair value gap. But to get into our executions for the day, so that's what these lines are. We had this drop right in the morning off of some bearish fair value gaps, taking out all these. I was expecting a continuation because we didn't quite make it to any of those lines I have. So I was watching the 50% level and we did come up close to it and get some rejection. So on that rejection, I did sell. So I did sell on this candle. As you can tell, we just slowly grinded up this whole move, which that's just one of those things I feel like doesn't happen that often. And ended up taking a pretty hefty loss. I only did 2 contracts, 2 micro nasdaq, so I did scale down in preparation for today. That would have sucked on 4 or 5 micros, so scaled down just in case. And that put us in the red to start. I didn't even look at what it was, what we were down, so I'm trying to really not focus on the money while I trade. So we came up, we had a high, a low, higher high, this little tiny fair value gap. It's hard to see on the 1 minute, but there is one there. And I was also watching a 30-second chart, which we had like the same formation with a better looking fair value gap, which I ended up shorting that. I mean, we didn't get in. I like seeing a reaction off of the fair value gaps and then getting in, making sure that there's a reaction and then we can ride the rest of the move. So that's why a lot of my entries are not perfectly on fair value gaps or where I'm pointing out, but the areas that I point out are what I'm looking for a reaction in the market. See a reaction, then we can get in and try to ride that down. Obviously, the market was not ready to move down, and I had so we shorted around here and I had my stop right at the highs, but we had to go take those out one last time. So we got stopped out for another loss with, again, 2 micros. Then we had a fair value gap, a better looking fair value gap on the 1 minute after taking out highs. So I ended up getting in 2 micro lots. So shorted 2 here and then 2 here. So our average was around 408. And I just had my stop at the top right there. So it's risking 25 points. And then we rode that down. I was targeting like 350-ish way down here. Market was not willing to go down there yet at the time of me exiting. But after that quick drop, so we had a quick drop and then we started to get bought up, and I'm like, man, I don't like that. Hopefully it doesn't turn into what happened this morning. So I had to really withstand like coming back to break even after we were in 20 points of profit. But I was like, I just need to stick with my analysis. We're at least going to attack these lows. And I got out at 382 for not much more than we could have got out there, but still, I definitely could have held that to 40, 45 points, but this one move wiped out my 2 losses and put us green on the day. And at the time, I just wanted to take that and be done with today because I didn't want to trade to begin with. So now we're just chopping around and it's 10:40 a.m. I would expect just some chop until FOMC, and I'm not even about to try to trade that later. So I had 3 trades, 2 red, 1 green, which put us to $30 in profit. Of course, that's all going to get ate up with commissions when that goes through later this evening, but hey, it's green is green, and it's better than giving back today. We will come back tomorrow, hopefully some better price action in the morning, and we can catch some nice moves. You guys be safe trading, and talk to you later.